Hello, and welcome to the Redwater Show. This is your host, Water.
And this is your co-host, Red.
And this is the Redwater Show. Mm-hmm. So, we are back after, more than a week, right?
Yeah, because we couldn't do Monday.
Yeah, lots and lots of schoolwork nowadays. It's getting down to the wire. Lots of projects, lots of essays. Yeah.
Entering that finals week, or finals weeks.
Mm-hmm. But today, we did have some spare time. If you enjoyed the last episode, well, too bad. We're not doing no videos no more. I have to say, though, that was a barrel of laughs. I really enjoyed doing that.
Oh, man, that was totally fun. I love listening to Babe.
In many ways, quite disgusting because of our early subject matter.
I still love bacon, but god damn it, that bacon.
And right on cue, your quality starts going down as the show starts. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just got my ISP fixed, so either it's you or it's Skype.
I don't know. Could be me, but. It wasn't bad before during the pre-show, which, by the way, you can listen to by going to redwater.show.listentomyradio.com, which is where we're broadcasting live right now, although it's not the usual time, which would be Mondays from 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific. Not the ideal time, of course, but...
And it's not the pre-show either. It's the show.
Yeah, I know.
Right
now. The show is happening right now. And
you said they could listen to the pre-show.
Well, they could, if they went back in time, or they waited till next week. Anyways, our main site is redwatershow.podomatic.com, and you can find the link to the live stream on there as well. In fact, also on there you can find a link to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/xexyzl, where you can go and give our videos 10 dislikes in a row, somehow. And, yeah. So, if you're just joining us for the first time, this is a show about, well, it's really not about anything. We do Yahoo Answers here, of course, as usual. And we do My Immortal readings. We're almost halfway done, I think. In fact, I think we're over halfway done. Amazingly.
Yeah.
It's been a long, strange trip. And we grabbed a couple topics to talk about after that. So, I didn't do much prep work for this episode. But it'll turn out fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, and
really.
I promise next week we'll have a lot more featured in the show.
We'll find something interesting to talk about, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's get fired up. I picked out not many Yahoo Answers, but they're all very long, or at least most of them. So, these should be fun. Would you like me to do the first one?
Alright, read off, Mr. Kyle.
Alright, Kyle P. I think we might have done something by this guy before, I have no idea. In all caps, males and females, please, how long should you wait before guards come down? I am a 24-year-old male who has been talking to a 27-year-old female for only 1 week. She invites me over every day because she said she's very attracted to me. We have great conversations. Since she works at nights, she'd call me over when she get off of work, and we'll talk, and then she'll fall asleep in my lap.
Aww.
Thought she has told me that she is attracted to me. She hasn't really expressed herself emotionally yet. Last night, she cried about having up her guard because of the males that hurt her in the past. According to her, her guard disables her from randomly telling me that she's missing me, or that she's thinking about me, or for her to say more than thank you whenever I tell her that she's beautiful. I am an open book. I tend to tell how I feel often, and I understand her guards. It just gets weird to tell her sweet things through text message, and for her to respond back with aw or thank you. The only time that she really expresses herself was when she showed me her jealousy. I sent the wrong text message to her that was directed to older sister. The text said, Christine, I don't have it. And she later told me that she was jealous, and she didn't want to show that she was jealous because it shows weakness, and she didn't want me to know that she's falling for me so soon. I don't expect her guard to come down in a week or in a month. I just want to hear other people's opinion. How long should a male wait for a female's guard to come down? You mean, how long should a person wait for another person? You sexist pig.
Well, I'd get, let's see, I'd get, go into town, and you can lay down a few gold pieces for a ring of shield penetration, and I'm sure you'll get through her guard that way.
You should take the shield piercing perks, for whatever your weapon is.
Be sure to invest some points in charisma, because that really, goes a long way when dealing with people.
Yeah, that too. You could avoid fighting altogether and just talk your way in. Yeah.
Well, obviously, since this gal's been hurt in the past, you don't want to come on too strong, naturally.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. It sounds like she has a lot of emotional baggage, and she kind of needs time to work on that. Although, if she's not, and this is been going on for long enough, you might consider recommending her like a therapist or a counselor or something like that.
I've seen this in the past before, and I would say if this goes on, if this just drags its ass for weeks on end, and she hasn't been seeing medical help, she hasn't been going to a therapist, and the background music is gone for some reason.
Well, you're getting very poor quality on my end, so whatever, screw you.
Well, overall, point being, if it goes on for way too long, like between 6 months and a year, which is pretty damn long, I would consider confronting her about this and saying, listen, what can I do to help? And if you don't want me helping you, and you don't want to get involved, then I think we should stop seeing each other, just straight away.
Though to be fair, he says at the very beginning, it's only 1 week so far, so, I would wait.
Give it time, my man. Give it some time.
Yeah, not sure what you were expecting. It's just a week.
Yeah, she's not gonna jump your bones within the first month unless she's that horny.
And they've just been talking for 1 week. It's not like they're technically dating or anything, right? Did he ever say they were dating?
Yeah, he's obviously got date on his mind, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to learn some patience, young Padawan. All right, so you should read the next one, because I think you will like this one.
All right, Patrick writes in and says, "What does this mean? Confused boy? So, I'm in middle school. Good for you. Every time I see a cute boy in school or walk by the 8th grade football team practice, my boy part starts to get bigger." Oh, your boy part starts to get bigger. Cool. Like yesterday, I saw Billy, our QB, leave the showers after practice, and my boy part stuck out. After that, I walked by the cheerleading team practicing, and my boy part shrunk really fast. Is this normal? My dad said my body might do weird things at this age, but it was all normal. I'm confused. Is this normal? Well, your dad said it was normal, so hey.
Yeah. Daddy knows best. By chance, do you have two daddies?
We could suggest a third Mac Daddy if you really want. A nice pimp daddy.
Yeah, your dad is correct, although maybe unintentionally so. It's probably not what he means, but yeah, you're fine anyways. Just maybe keep it on the down low. If you're in middle school, I would not mention that to him. Maybe.
Yeah, not in middle school.
Yeah.
No need to start getting romantically involved here.
I'm really not expecting this to be an actual person, of course, but anyways, yeah, that was a fun little short one, and now we're back to the long ones.
It's written by Pat Rick. Huh.
All right, I will read this one. I'm missing my school dance, sad face. Really sad I'm missing out on a chance, sad face. Well, I really need some cheering up to start the day. My mom told me that I'm meeting a doctor for surgery that I didn't really know about, and then my school's computer hard drive completely went out, so now I have a ton of makeup work, and to top it off, there's a dance at my school that I can't go to. My school only has 3 dances, and my friends are going, and I can't because I don't have a ride, and the Surgon told me I can't, so I'm missing out, and the girl I like is going, and she was showing everyone her dress and how her hair is, and she asked me if I was going, and my bros that I was the only one who said I couldn't. Sad face.
Breathe!
Well, the thing that bothers me the most is that I think she likes me but won't admit it, so I was going to ask for a dance, a slow song, and if she says she couldn't, I know another really nice girl who is graduating and I don't have her number or anything, so I wouldn't be able to see her, which both of these are making me sad, so can anyone cheer up my day, please? I can't go, and I'm missing 2 chances I'm not sure I will be able to have again, sad face. P.S. Should I send the first girl a text since I have one of their numbers saying, hope you have fun? I don't know what happened. I was just reading.
Yeah.
Can you fill me in on what that was?
Alright, so, we're back in middle school, and apparently this boy, Pat Rick, in no way related to the Patrick earlier, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think so.
There's 3 dances in school, right? And there's these 2 chicks that are really hot, and he wants to go to the dance because all his friends are going, and he's wondering if they could go for a slow dance on one of the dances. Problem is he doesn't know if either of them like him, but he's got one of their numbers at least. That's my guess.
But wait a minute, I thought he wasn't able to go to the dance anyways. So what's his question? Like, oh, he just wants people to cheer him up. Oh man. Well,
okay.
Play some Skyrim.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. You can go sneak around or shoot some ice crystals or, whatever. Come on.
Okay, you know what I've noticed in this day and age? When my cousins were over for Thanksgiving, a lot of the time, they were just sitting there and texting. Granted, I was sitting there playing Skyrim.
I know.
But that's all they do. It's like, instead of playing video games...
I've seen lots of teenagers do that. Like, they'll just be, like, anywhere, and they'll just be texting constantly. Like, my sister does this all the time. She does something like 4,000 texts a month, I think, was what it said on the bill.
They literally just sit there and wait for texts. Like, they look at their phone, and they don't look at anything else. And I mention, hey, what you doing? He's like, texting. But you're not, and then, like, he opens up his phone and starts texting, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
You should offer to, like, play some games with them or something,
Yeah. Get involved with, like, online communities, then you don't need to go to dances, and you don't need women.
Yeah, you don't need dances, you don't need people in real life. The internet is the place for you, sad little boy.
Hey, he's got a lot of sad faces here, so...
I know. He should
really
start a LiveJournal account. That's what he needs to do.
He's got all the prerequisites. He's got the emoticons. He's got the 0 period format, and he's got the drama.
Yes, he does. He certainly has some drama.
So, Pat Rick, we suggest getting an LJ account and start your emo engine right away.
Okay, so do you want to read the last one? Because it's the best, and I kind of want to let you have it.
Yeah, this middle one seems to be pretty big, but...
This one is epic, and I will read it then, and you can do the last one, because I can just keep going, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, DS. All related probably to Nintendo. Oh, you want
wait. I will do
the
very long one. You do the last one, okay?
Yeah, I am doing the last one. Right here.
Yeah.
Now? Yeah, now. Well, unless you want me to not do it now.
Sure, do it now. Go ahead.
Alright, from DS. How to get 2 individuals together? Hi, I'm an 18-year-old guy. My best friend is Alex, who is also 18. Alex has been single and has been trying very badly to get a girlfriend. He is still a virgin and wants to find someone to start a thing. I love my friend to death and I really want to help him. He told me that he really loves my mom. He told me he's been in love with her for years. He thinks she's beautiful, nice, and a great person. He's really nice, so I know he wouldn't hurt her. My mom is 48 and ronery. I'll admit she's attractive for a mom. She's pretty big and has big boob. She has flirted and hinted about finding my friend attractive. I think they're perfect together. But how can I inform my mom about this? I really think they will be very interested and fine with it. But I need some advice, ideas on how to get it started for them and inform my mom about my friend's feelings. And how to get my friend in the spot or to start something with her. They're both legal adults, looking for a lover and a partner. I'm very okay with this, so don't worry about me. I think they're perfect for each other, and I'm mature enough to handle this, so please don't feel bad for me at all. Please don't respond with negativity. Please just help me with my situation. God bless. I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover.
Oh, that's another song I didn't think of.
Each other's moms.
That is perfect. Oh my god. I just thought of Stacy's mom, but that's even better actually. That's perfect. Oh. And sorry, I actually did turn down the background music. I didn't realize that. It was at like 10%. And I was like, oh, that's why it's so quiet. Anyways, you should... I have to say, that would probably be the most awkward conversation I could possibly think of. Like, hey guy, hey Alex, this is my mom. Hey mom, this is Alex.
Remember you used to take me to his house, like when we were kids?
Yeah. Remember when he was a baby? Remember when you were 30 and he was born?
You know, he's been having, ever since Dad got out of the picture, he's been eyeballing you, and
Yeah. I think he likes you. Oh, it's just so weird. Oh my god. I love that, like, don't respond with negativity. Just help my situation. God bless.
God bless.
God bless. Yes, indeed. Well, I've tried. I didn't respond with negativity, I don't think. Did I?
We're not being negative.
Super awkward.
I can see why he's writing in about this, because this is pretty tough.
Yes, it is. But I'm sorry, I don't have any advice for you.
Just, my advice is to whatever you do, don't take, shower pictures of her and send it to your friend.
Oh, no.
Don't, really help him out with getting... Let him...
You should say, you're on your own, buddy. Honestly.
If you need somebody to help clean your pool, offer up Alex, because, hey, and have your mom sit out there in a bikini, sipping back on gin and juice, watching the pool guy.
Are you making a reference to Glee or something? Jesus.
No, I'm not, actually. I'm actually not. I'm making a reference to Stacy's mom.
Oh, okay. Which is probably what Glee is referencing. So, there you go. I
don't watch that. I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I'm very PC on this show.
Ass hat? Yes. Let's see. This is the most epically long letter or question that I think we've done so far on this show. I can't think of one that's longer. Can you?
No, but it seems pretty good.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. We got 10 minutes left, so let's dive right in.
Oh, shit.
Michelle S. writes, boyfriend has friends who are women. Concerns? I've been dating my boyfriend for 3.5 years. We care about and love each other very much. We are planning to move in with each other early next year. We have also talked about getting engaged within the next year. My boyfriend travels a lot for work. He travels internationally and is usually out of the country at least a week out of every month. Sometimes he travels 10 days, 2 weeks. And sometimes he goes out of town a couple times a month. He has friends, new and old, in cities that he often visits all over the world. He's very social and likes to go out and enjoy the nightlife in these cities instead of staying in the hotel room at night. Some of these friends that he hangs out with when he is out of town are women. Some are attractive women. Should I be worried? He tells me that he sees these friends. It doesn't seem like he is hiding anything. He was just in London and he went to a bar that he frequents, and he said that a friend he knew, a girl, was also there. She was there with her boyfriend. He said the boyfriend didn't seem to like him very much because his girlfriend was being flirty with my boyfriend. I asked him if he was flirting back, and he said he was flirting back a little bit, but just in fun. He said that it makes him feel good to be flirted with, and said that it was perfectly healthy and normal and good for the ego as long as nobody crossed the line into something more. He said he doesn't mind me flirting with other men if it makes me feel good, but obviously was not cool with me doing more than flirting. The thing is, I don't really have a desire to flirt with other men when I'm in a relationship, but I'm also a lot more introverted than him, so I don't get a high from that type of social interaction. He also has a friend that he met on a flight to Australia this past summer. He has told me about her, and he said it was really wacky BC. He was on the same flight as her going to Australia and also coming back to the US. I guess they exchanged contact info, cell phone number, and Facebook account. I guess she has confided in him about her marriage and that she and her husband were having problems and how she had kissed this other guy and it was all this drama, etc., etc. She told him all of this stuff via text recently. My boyfriend has been married and divorced before, so he was offering advice. I read the text messages on my BF's phone without him knowing, and he was telling her stuff like he used to be in a bad marriage and divorce isn't that bad, because now he is in a great relationship and is much happier. She also had sent him a text message recently telling him how great and amazing her husband was acting lately. Also talking about how it was so crazy that she met a great friend on this flight, my BF. But sometimes the text messages are a little flirty. For example, he told her that he was in London at this cool wine bar and we should go sometime. And she told him, yeah, we should coordinate our trip sometime. She travels with her job as well. That was where, in the next breath, she was telling him how good her husband was treating her lately? I'm resisting the urge to put in comments, by the way. These texts may just... Yeah, but why does she need to confide in my BF about all these things? Doesn't she have a good girlfriend she can talk to? Normally it really doesn't bother me when my boyfriend is extroverted and friendly with other people, women included, but because that is one of the things I like about him, but should I be concerned when he is traveling so much and flirting with other women? I don't want to tell him I read his text message or email, but should I approach a conversation about boundaries that I expect in these situations? What should I say? Or should I just trust him and let him flirt with these women? Alright. I'm gonna be, actually, I don't know how inappropriate this is, but not that I would do it, honestly, but, like, it's not something it's not something that I'm into, but I honestly don't think light flirting is necessarily forfeit when you get into a relationship. It's just
what
like
constitutes his flirtiness too, because he could just be really friendly, and that could just be his personality.
See, her example for flirting was the text about going to the wine bar. I'm like, that's not flirting. What the?
Yeah, that's called getting together with a buddy, you know?
Yeah, we should coordinate our trip sometime. Oh, so sexy. We should coordinate our trip sometime. Make sure our itineraries match up.
If you love this man, you should at least be able to trust him, because seriously, trust is a huge factor here.
He hasn't given you any reason to mistrust him besides the fact that, he travels a lot, which I admit immediately I would also be, suspicious. But you've checked him out, you've snuck onto his email and text, right? And you didn't find anything incriminating. So it seems like he's doing good so far. I mean, obviously there's plenty of stuff you couldn't know about. But he doesn't seem to have given you any reason to doubt him, right? He was telling the truth every time you asked him questions and all that.
And really, he helped out this other chick's marriage, as far as you know. So if her husband is being a lot more responsive, hey, she's got her own relationship going on. What's wrong with having a guy friend outside of a relationship? Or
it's like, shouldn't she have girlfriends? To talk to. Come on,
sure
now
that's
just plain sexist. Insinuating that women can't have men friends that can talk about relationships with them. Because men are always just they don't care about relationships, obviously.
Shit, man. I mean,
Like-
sometimes I'll like run into past girlfriends and I'll strike up a conversation with them. And hey, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that she gave so much info, because normally we get these kind of questions. I pick out these questions and they just like have like no details or very scattered details because they can't write, you know. But 3.5 years. Apparently, he's never done anything to make you doubt him before. It's just the fact that he travels a lot. I mean, and he's apparently been traveling the entire time you've been together. So why is it a problem now? That's what I'm wondering.
I think just because of the separation for so long, she's kind of, and just based on her personality, you should go ahead and confront him. Like, ask him, hey,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
communication is always a good thing. So,
yeah, ask your husband if you guys can go on a trip together sometime, or boyfriend. Okay, but ask your boyfriend if you want to go out on a trip sometime, take a break from work, and really do something romantic together.
Yeah, I mean, if the problem is that you're not spending enough time together, then that's an entirely separate issue.
That's what I'm getting here, because
go ahead and have the conversation about boundaries. If it's really not okay with you for him to flirt with other people, he should definitely know that, because most likely he's just assuming that you're okay with it, because you haven't spoken up about it before.
Yeah, just be light about it. Say, is there anything else that you're doing with this girl? I mean, don't come on too strong, because he'll think that you're paranoid, and that's just
Yeah. Don't make it a big deal. Just say, like, well, apparently they did have that conversation. Like, he said he was fine with her flirting, right? But did she ever say that was not okay with her?
Well, she said it was slightly okay. I mean, and plus it was part of his personality, and that's something he likes about him anyway, being so extroverted and sociable.
Yeah. So, I guess go back to that. Unless you're really... I mean, if she doesn't have a problem with it, I don't see why she would be asking this. Well, maybe she's asking it just to find out if maybe there's something more going on. But
maybe, but based on all your text invasions and email invasions, really, there's not a whole lot.
Yeah, don't you feel like crap now because you totally violated his privacy? Yeah, that's bad, kids. Don't do that, okay?
Don't do drugs. So
I mean, unless you have like legitimate suspicions or whatever, So yeah, that's all of the Yahoo Answers. I think we got a good batch this time, actually. Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Very serious, but mostly serious. Well, this one was very serious, but I liked.
Yeah, I know.
Liked the two.
But it was still fun to talk about, I think. I think it is about music break time.
Ooh, right on the dot.
So, yeah, pretty much. I've got two tunes for you today, and I might just explain afterwards. They're both very silly, and you may or may not recognize the first one. So, enjoy, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Righto!
Oh, Max. Don't have sex.
The night was cold and bitter, he was looking for an inn, when the devil shined before him, showing off an awful grin. The demon spake in frozen and he nodded to the beast. A feast was small, the dark one said, can make you laugh a feast. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. Grab yourself a bottle of wine and drink it with delight. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. At the table you will find yourself another pint. Well, the young man said, don't bother, soon I'll find an inn, because your home and castle is built on wicked sin. The devil looked offended as the offer was denied, but still he opened up the door, inviting him inside. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. Grab yourself a bottle of wine and drink it with delight. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. At the table you will find yourself another pint. Preaching, I can make you whole, and all I ask of you, good sir, is your immortal soul. The dark one asked, are you not tempted? He said, not the least. For little did the devil know the man talking was a priest. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. Grab yourself a bottle of wine and drink it with delight. Come within these walls of mine before the frosty bite. At me table you will find yourself another pint.
Yes.
Oh,
a double dose of silliness.
I just put on my tunic. I during the break, I grabbed the tunic out of my closet and put it on.
Oh my goodness. I need to find myself a tunic so I can grab myself a bottle of wine and drink it with delight. Yes.
Speaking of a bottle of something, I got a surprise for all y'all at the moment.
Surprise drink.
Yes, yes, surprise drink. Continuing our trend of randomly sporting drinks. I think we mentioned last week Brainwash.
Yes, indeed. The best drink of them all.
Oh yeah, I got myself a bottle of Brainwash right here.
So you're going to taste it right now?
Yeah, get rid of all the garbage they've been dumping in your mind. We want you for life. Alright, here we go.
Take a swig, buddy.
Hang on. I accidentally spilled some on my keyboard.
Jesus.
Well, luckily not on the keys themselves, but this stuff stains.
Would you like me to relate the songs real quick?
Yeah, you go ahead while I pour myself some stuff.
Alright. That first track was a band called Xenon, which is this Russian dance metal band. They're really, really, really bad, but they made that cover of an E-Rotic song, and it's just so stupid. I had to play it.
It was great.
But seriously, Google Xenon. There's like this music video called like Angels, and it's so funny. Oh my god, it's like one of the worst songs I've ever heard, and the music video is pretty funny too. The second was a OC remix track called Dublin Delight from the Amiga game Artura, I believe. So, I'd never heard of the game, but there was this one remix of it on OC Remix, and it's just so fabulous. So.
Whew! Alright.
You took a swig.
I'm ready.
I heard you coughing in the background.
Seriously, just sniffing it makes you cough. But here we go.
Oh, you hadn't drunk it yet. Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
Woo!
That jalapeno.
So, I should probably read the first My Immortal chapter.
Good God!
You sound out of commission.
Oh my God! Just like when you put it up to your mouth to do it, don't breathe, because you'll end up just coughing everywhere. It gets in your nose, man. Woo!
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do chapter 22 because, yeah, you should have some something water or something in between.
Oh man!
All right. Author's note.
I
I
can read the author's note for you.
Sure.
All right. Author's note. STFU. Preps. Stop fleming, okay? If you do not like it, fuck of I know it's Mr. Norris. It's Raven's fault, okay? 11. You suck. No, just kidding, Raven. You fucking roke. Preps soak. Number 1.
All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with wit lace on it, and a black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way, and almost as effing sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothic dress that she had ripped so it showed of all her clearage, with a white apron that said "Bish" and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it, kind of like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny, was there too. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists with a razor. He had raped them and stuff before too. They all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted to Stanism. OMFG, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the F are you all here? Ennaby, something is really effed up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my effing clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so effing beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said smiling, but you have to tell me why you're being all erective. I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Then I came. Oh, dear. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. Effing prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudged was there, shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there, too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily. But we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school, and her name is Enemy Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Oh, the drama. So dramatic.
The Bark Lord.
The Bark Lord. Apparently, Ennaby is the chosen one now.
Mm-hmm. And everybody was being very erective around her because of
yes, they're all being erective.
Oh boy. Let's see why she's maybe the chosen one in the next chapter.
Yes, why is she the chosen one? Go ahead. I will do the author's note. Dut the fuck up beaches. You're just jealous cause I got 10,000 revives. Thanks to Raven for the help in telling me about the books, Gurlu, Rock. Let's go shopping together.
The door opened and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawdust. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing? The beep. Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. He means hi, everybody. Come in. Ew. We all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco, and opposite Bloody Mary. Crab and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes. They both looked exactly like Vile Volo. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. Oh dear. Vampire Draco, WTF, I asked. You effing bastard, yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her. No, I do, shouted. No, she doesn't effing like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, F you, mother effer. She labs me, not you, shouted Vampire. And then he jumped on Draco. Not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose, and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that effing prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Voldemort. Ebony, Darth Vader said evilly in his raspy voice. Thou have failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. If thou dost not kill him before, then I shall kill Draco too. Please don't make me kill him, please, I begged. No, he laughed crudely. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. What? And then he flew away, cackling. I bust into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Oh, my. Suddenly his eyes rolled up, and they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then Voldemort coming to kill Draco, while Draco slit his wrists in a depressed way. No! I screamed sexily. Suddenly I locked up and stopped having the vision. Enemy, are you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up. Everything's alright, Enemy, said Vampire, all sensitive. No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. OMFG, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2? It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the
Hello? I see we have lost Mr. Red. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if it's my end or his, but I'm seeing internet connection problem on Skype. Yep, and it looks like he is offline. Well, that's interesting. I'll just finish reading, I guess. It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though. Okay, Beesh, I said sadly, and then we went. I feel so lonely without him. It's like, we're soulmates or something, and I don't know. It's never been this bad before. Jesus. Hello?
Good Christ.
I had
What
to
happened?
try to hold a show together by myself. It was a disaster.
Good Christ, man. Well, good thing I have Audacity recording.
Well, it doesn't matter. I finished the story for you.
Oh my, I apologize, folks. CalNet just fixed my internet, and I've been going great, and then all of a sudden this shit happens.
Well, you pretty much got to the end, so this is getting pretty intense. Not gonna lie,
I want to take a shit next to her too.
That was. I the sad thing is, I don't think that was a typo. I mean, what the hell else would she be saying there? Oh wait, sit. Okay,
Sit.
I get it.
Sit. But
I don't. All right, I think it works either way, honestly. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to do the Virgin Diaries?
All right,
I threw the clip in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. Of course, we don't have the video. So,
Link it on,
field
on
field
show
trip,
notes
everybody.
page.
field trip, everybody. Go to YouTube and watch the Virgin Diaries promo clip. It's pretty easy to find, but here's the audio.
We're saving our first kiss for our wedding. I now declare you to be husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss your bride. Really? Yes.
Virgin Diaries, an all-new special, next Sunday at 9, only on TLC.
So yeah, for those without video, honestly, there's no substitute for watching it. I mean, you just have to see it. Anyways, this is a show on TLC, the Television Learning Channel. Is that seriously its acronym? Are you shitting
I thought
me?
it was... What?
Tasty Little Crackers. I don't know. Tender Loving Care.
Indeed, tender
honestly,
loving care. I'll tell you what.
Television Learning Channel. What? All right. TLC hosts don't they host like the Duggars show? You know, what's that? What's that
Jim and Bob
goddamn
Duggar.
show? You know, the Duggar family, right? The crazy what are they called? The Quiverful people. They have like 20 kids, you know?
Oh yeah,
Sister
yeah,
Wives. They have Sister Wives. They have What Not to Wear. A conception story. Oh my god, that sounds frightening.
Ugh.
Do they have extreme couponing, hoarding? I don't know if it's the same as hoarders. Toddlers and Tiaras. Ah, yes, the greatest show on television. So, anyways, this is their new line, their new show of exploiting weird people, such as these silly, what do you call them? They're like fundamentalist Christians who save their kisses for marriage, even, which was the point of that clip. So obviously, not gonna do any kind of fooling around before they're married either.
I don't think they've even seen movies on romance either, because, good lord.
Even if you, honestly, if you'd seen a movie, you could kiss better than that. So,
Really?
there you go.
I swear to God, she reminds me of a duck. It's like...
Like feeding a duck, or like a duck feeding a duck.
Yeah!
Alright, so the dude is a 35-year-old mortgage analyst who has never had a girlfriend or gone beyond first base. And wait a minute, whoa. Am I just totally... Jesus Christ. Is
What
this
are you
actually
reading?
not... Is this actually a reality show? Like, because it says there's 3 30-year-old roommates who are vying for Mr. Right. Oh my god. They're turning this into a competition.
A competition? But they're already married. What is this?
Yeah. No, it's not. Well, wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Apparently, like, it says on this Fox News article, like, that, that doesn't make any sense. Apparently it follows numerous couples. So this might be one of them, is some kind of competition? I have no idea. Anyways, I mean, you could probably guess our position on celibacy before marriage, which is...
I think that's just adorable.
I think it's adorable. I mean, honestly, I can totally get where they're... Like, not the religious bent, but I can get where they're coming from. Like, you know, I honestly kind of have sympathized with the idea behind it, you know? Like, kind of not just...
The moral behind it, I suppose.
The moral behind it, like, you know, finding someone really special before having sex with them, you know. Actually getting to know the person.
But then again,
that's
you
kind
need
of my deal.
experience, bro. You need some XPs.
Well, yeah, that's the main issue I have is, like, you know, the arbitrariness of marriage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just so arbitrary. Like, there's not a whole lot of difference between people before they're married and after they're married, except, like, legal status. So, I would say my philosophy is like, you know, once you feel like you could stick with them for the long haul, go ahead. You know, that would be a much more practical solution for them, I think. But they have wacky religious ties to it, so obviously they're not going to do that.
You know, if they kiss like that,
I shudder.
I don't know whether I don't know whether to be horrified or amused at the prospect of what's going to go on.
Actually,
because
do you know the MTV show True Life? I think it's called.
I've heard about it, but I naturally don't watch it.
It's a show where I've watched a few episodes. Basically, what they do is every episode they follow like two people or two different sets of people who are like something like different or just something. So one of the episodes was like virgin couples or something, where they followed these two couples, or not virgin couples. There was two people getting married, and one was this virgin couple, and one was just like a long distance couple that moved in to one of the guys. The guy moved like across the country to get married and live with this person. And they had seen each other for like the last like 9 months, mostly long distance. Like they had met each other at the beginning or something, and a few times in between, but they never really lived together. And actually, like the virgin couple did have their first kiss, like at their wedding. I don't think it was nearly as awkward. And also, they reported later, like they followed them around. And they were apparently pretty happy with their sex life. I'm not sure how that's possible, but they seemed pretty happy with it. I guess
maybe they broke
were very lucky or something.
Porn.
Yeah, they might have just been faking it the whole time, just like, oh yeah, I know how to do all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But or maybe they were just extremely lucky with their intuitions. I don't know.
Who knows? People like that they're so adorable sometimes.
So adorable.
I mean, I don't want to get close enough to pet it, but, you know.
Yeah, kind of creepy. You know, it's like a wild animal that's cute, but also kind of dangerous. Yeah. So, that's that show, and you know me, I like my crappy TV, so I'm probably going to watch it when it comes out, which is this Sunday, right? That's what it said.
Sunday.
Premieres Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. We have 4 minutes left. Would you like to hit up the church, the other church?
All right. Now, according to this other church, remember back when the
miscegenation.
When the what?
Miscegenation.
Yeah, when the miscegenation.
You illiterate snob. Or illiterate, not snob.
Shit.
I'm the snob, you're the illiterate one.
Anyway, Kentucky church banned interracial marriage. So, we're going back to interracial marriage issues again. We're devolving as a species.
Yes, indeed. Stella Harville, 24, has been attending the Gulnar Free Will Baptist Church in eastern Kentucky her entire life. A vote within the congregation last week, however, will keep her from entering its doors ever again, as long as she stays married to a black man. So, they had a vote between somebody, I don't know who voted, 9-6, that interracial couples have been ordered to keep out of the church. I am not a racist, Thompson tells the Associated Press. I will tell you that I am not prejudiced against any race of people. Have never in my lifetime spoke evil. Believe it or not, some might find that hard to believe. What is this rationale behind this? I gotta look through here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's what this is being portrayed as.
Yeah, he
but
doesn't believe this will give his church a black eye at all. Oh no. It's because we're getting rid of the black eyes, apparently.
Says this was not intended to judge the salvation, but to promote greater unity among the church. So basically, they don't want no black people in their church, I guess.
Or they don't want people affiliated.
They're not racist against interracial couples. They're just racist against black people in general from coming into their church. I get it.
Yeah.
See, that's what he meant. Wait, no, he said he's not racist. Never mind, because he's definitely racist. So,
Maybe,
what is...
Okay, I found a quote that might explain it here. According to Stella Harville, it's embedded in our culture, especially in certain areas, that interracial marriage is wrong. Some of them have tried to invoke the Bible to support their argument, but anyone who reads the Bible knows there's no scripture saying this.
Yeah.
Never mind, that didn't explain jack.
There are a lot of things in the Bible, and there are a lot of things that are not, such as any stance on abortion. Got to get that in there. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that she's right. It's just the fact that they're in Kentucky.
I just think they're a bunch of weird Kentuckians.
Yeah, this is great. When she confronted the pastor over his gripe, she says he responded that the best thing that Stella can do is take her boyfriend back to where he came from.
Let's go ask Obama about that, shall we?
Wow.
Because hey, Obama's dad is Zimbabwe-born, just like Stella's husband.
Well, it is the end of the show, actually. I'm surprised we got through there. So,
well, what do you know there?
Any closing comments? Anything else you want to discuss before we wrap it up?
Well, I'd just like to say to all you gay kids in middle school, don't come out yet, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Even if you're like 99% certain that your parents are cool with it, don't. Because middle school is way too early to be doing that.
Try late high school, if even that.
Yeah. Good. If that. Ideally when you're able to support yourself. So, that was our public service announcement for the day.
Public service gay announcement for you.
Yes. So that's our show. Thank you for tuning in. As a reminder, our site is redwater.show.podomatic.com and our email is redwater.show@gmail.com. Please send us some email because we haven't gotten email in like 2 months.
Yeah.
We will see you possibly Monday, possibly Friday. I'm not sure what your workload is, but I will probably be busy Monday. So
I'll likely be busy Monday as well. But by definitely next Friday, if we do a show next Friday, I will contribute more to the show. I promise.
Sure. We did fine, I think. Anyways, we will see you all next week. Have a great day.
Good day, gentlemen and gentlewomen.